It's Toto for the Peter Channel Sun Off News on this late Sunday, August 28th, 2016. I am Peter Wiggins, and just before the Peter Channel signs off in the night, a late night look at the latest news headlines at 11:47 p.m. 13 minutes approaching midnight. I'm Peter Wiggins, and I your news headlines. Top story at 11:47 p.m. is Washington, where Donald Trump said Sunday night if he plans to make a major speech on immigration during his stop in Arizona on Wednesday. A tropical depression formed Sunday off the east coast and could hit the Outer Banks as a tropical storm by Tuesday, while a separate system affected part of the flood ravaged Gulf Coast this week. Juan Gabriel, dead at 660, was Mexican music icon. 6 senators who lived in for a year inside a dormant environment mountain emerged Sunday from the experiment meant to simulate a trip to Mars. In Syria, rebels threatened the territory held by Kurds and the U.S. allies clashes. A terrorist attack at the Catholic Church in Indonesia on Sunday was nearly averted when a would-be Islamist suicide bomber failed to detonate in his vest. A reporter called one of his many victims of Colombia's war her father. Iran said on Sunday that a person close to the government team that negotiated its nuclear agreement with foreign powers had been arrested on the accusation of espionage and released on bail. A 55-year-old Ashley man killed his ex-wife in his home before taking his own life, a Middlesex District Attorney's Office said on Sunday in a statement. An out-of-control bus driven by an illegal immigrant crane flood recovery said the fire truck and firefighters had responded to an early crash Sunday morning in the Louisiana interstate, killing 2 people and injuring 36. Chicago police charged 2 brothers with their deep ties with a gang with a shooting death at the cousin of Chicago Bull star Drainway, officials said Sunday. Germany's vice chancellor has warned that the future EU could be in the UK's exit is handled badly. Several Gabriel said the EU would go down the drain and other states followed that Britain's lead and that the UK could not keep the nice things. Most Asian stocks slid under the Fed officials' wake to comments of dollar firms. Amazon is just announced that it's going to be a trialing on a small scale 30-hour work weeks for some of the teams under sectors on one obvious reasoning and employment through this get out of just a shade under 38 week and there is no requirements. Enrollment in the new church. Oh, let's skip to that. The dark galaxy, Dragonfly 44, in the image to the left. The galaxy is invisible, only a faint smudge of light near a long explosion of image to the right. The galaxy is invisible, large, elongated object. San Antonio, like millions of Star Trek fans, is coupled in a lingering dream of a one written adult fantasy of somehow, some way, boldly going into a world where no one has gone before. Florida contest could tip the congressional balance. Okay, looking at some local news. Attleboro, they're not the White Man's name of the Blue Hills, but there's a mountain range resorts in downtown Attleboro as huge piles of dirt have been raised for months, but installations this summer are whenever the development of 26-acre parcel bordered by Olive and Wall Street's 10-mile river and the MBTA commuter rail. The dirt, which is coming from a former industry, former public works yard, and former municipal dump, is keeping an environmental firm busy. Attleboro, the beaten sun and reflecting in multicolored chroma that are over 300 antique cars at the 21st Inner Stop Attleboro Lions Club car show at the Strand Sunday, which drew high attendance and even a blessing for the cars from Barber Ron Taylor. Attleboro, there may be candidates, but there are plenty of voters on the state's primary on September 8th. North Attleboro, demolition of the local annex of Columbus Hall this month has brought mixed emotions to members. And looking at the state news, we did these two, so let's take a look at New England incident alerts here at 11:51. In Marlborough, Massachusetts, accident on Concord Road. That fight was requested. And in Norwich, Massachusetts, accident on Buffers Lane and Depot Road, 2 cars would have been returned. Peter Children News time, 11:52 p.m. on this late sunny night, and it's Tobio for a traffic and transit report. Let's start it off on the MBTA, where the ferries, subway system is looking good, and on the commuter rail, looking good. Okay, take a look at highways and byways of New England on this late Sunday night, going into Monday morning. Let's study up down in New York City where Lincoln Tunnel is slow on both ends. Midtown Tunnel to the westbound side is backed up before Midtown Manhattan. West Side Highway a little slow end. 78 and Holland Tunnel, it's slow on both ends in New Jersey side. 478 in the southbound side backed up to the Brooklyn Bowery Tunnel. Belt Parkway eastbound side is backed up around the Brooklyn stretch. Frog's Neck Bridge and Bronx Monster Bridge on the northbound side is backed up to the stores at the southbound side of the Frog's Neck of the Smart Stone Bridge. 95 on the northbound side, back to the Bronx stretch. 95 on the northbound side is backed up after Route 8 in Bridgeport, Connecticut. But otherwise, highways and byways are Connecticut on. Looking at 784 eastbound side, it is backed up after I-91 in Hartford, Connecticut. Mass Pioneer change to 391 in Chicopee and 290 in Auburn. It's a little slow. Mass Pioneer westbound side backed up around the Saltbridge stretch. New York State 3 eastbound side backed up around the Colleen stretch near Albany around A7. Route 1 on the northbound side is backed up from Chelsea to Revere. Mass Pioneer eastbound side is backed up around the Yeltsin Barton tolls. 495 on the northbound side back to the Lawn stretch. 93 on the northbound side back to the toll plaza in Concord, New Hampshire. And Spawner Turbo backed up from Summers Wharf all the way up to Rochester, New Hampshire. 93 on the northbound side, Little around the Adams, New Hampshire stretch. And 295 on the southbound side backed up just around the route Falmouth in Maine. Highways and byways of Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, and Wise. Looking to get east of the southbound side backed up run Route 11 up in Champlain, New York, and all the way 15 on the northbound side backed up around the 7 Quebec headed towards Montreal after the U.S. border. Peter Chalusa, 11:54 p.m. on this late Sunday night. And it's time now for a weather report and the latest on the tropics. Hurricane Gaston is now strength 120 mile per hour at its location 30.6 to the north, 55.2 to the west. Moving it stationary. And latest public advisory, there are no close waters waters affected. Great Gaston strength is a little more at 11 p.m. at Atlanta Standard Time. The center of Hurricane Gaston was located in latitude 30.6 to the north, longitude 55.2 to the west. Gaston is stationary, but a slow northward motion is expected overnight and on Monday. A turn to the northeast or the east northeast with some increase in forward speed is forecast on Tuesday. Maximum same winds have increased to near 120 miles an hour with Gaston is a Category 3 hurricane on the Saffir-Simpson hurricane wind scale some slow weakening is forecast in the next 4 hours. Hurricane force winds are up to 35 miles an hour from the center of the tropical storm force winds at 10 hours up to 140 miles an hour, 220 kilometers. Estimated minimum set pressure 957 millibars or 26 inches. Alright, the latest on 8. Total pressure 8 is center location 32.2 in the north, 72.1 in the west. Maps the same winds up at 35 miles an hour, movement west northwest at 10 miles an hour. And latest progress in 8th direction moving in west northwest with a little change in the terrain. It's tropical watch issued for a portion of the North Carolina coast. And a tropical watch effect issued for the coast of North Carolina from Cape Lookout to Oregon Island. A tropical watch effect from the coast of North Carolina from Cape Lookout to the Oregon Inlet. And tropical watch means that the tropical conditions are possible within the watch area within 48 hours. Interest elsewhere along the Outer Banks of North Carolina should monitor the progress of depression. Additional watches and warnings should be recorded on Monday. For survey information, specific please include possible inland watch and waters. Please monitor products issued by a local National Weather Service forecast office. 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. The center of depression 8 was located in latitude 32.2 in the north, longitude 82.0 in the west. The depression moving toward the west northwest near 10 miles an hour, turning toward the northwest and a decrease in forward speed expected on Monday. With a slow for westward motion and forecast on Tuesday and forecast directly into the cyclone will pass near the North Carolina Outer Banks late Tuesday and Tuesday. Maps staying without near 35 miles of 1 hour gusts and slow straight is forecast during the next 40 hours with depression could become a tropical storm on Monday. Estimated minimum set pressure 1,010 millibars, 283 inches, and wind tropical conditions are possible within the watch area by Tuesday afternoon rainfall. The depression is expected to produce total rainfall accumulation of 1 to 3 inches with isolated maximum amounts of 5 inches of the far eastern North Carolina, including the Outer Banks. Alright, take a look at 9. Center location 23.4 to the north, 82.7 to the west. Maps the same winds 35 miles from west at 9 miles an hour. And latest public advisory shows depression moving westward from Florida Strait to the local watch and water effect. At 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, the center of tropical depression 9 was located in latitude 23.4 to the north, longitude 82.7 to the west. The depression is moving toward the west near 9 miles an hour. This motion is expected to continue for tonight. On the forecast track, the depression will move away from the Florida Keys and Cuba and south for the eastern Gulf of Mexico tonight and Monday night morning. A turn toward the west-northwest, there is a decrease in forward speed expected by Monday afternoon, followed by a turn toward the northwest on Tuesday. Max same was at near 35 miles an hour. River got some strength in this forecast in the next 4 hours, and wind gusts to 45 miles an hour reported in the lower 4 Keys this afternoon and evening. The estimated minimum pressure 1,007 miles or 29.34 inches. Rainfall. Depression is expected to produce total rainfall accumulation of 1 to 4 inches over the southern half of the Florida Peninsula and the Florida Keys Wednesday. Outside maximum amounts of 6 inches of possible. There's coastal areas of 7 foot in the Keys, and there's rainfall may cause flooding and flash flooding. Wind gusts to 12 some force winds are possible in a few in the lower Florida Keys for tonight. And disturbance M1, a weak area of low pressure located in the Texas coastal producing industrial shower activity over the northwest of Gulf of Mexico and the adjacent coastal areas of southwestern Louisiana and southeastern Texas, approximately land only markedly favorable upper level winds, expected in a bit to available to quality. Low move southerly force word during the next couple of days. For additional information on rainfall considered to the system, please see product issue from a local network to work for service office. For ratio changes for hours, low 10% for ratio changes 5 days, low 10%. Alright, 7-day forecast. It goes like this for tonight. Overnight, while you're sleeping in overnight hours tonight, we're going to have some mostly gusts going about 6 degrees, up about 7 miles out. For Monday, Church Springs before 11 a.m. Most gusts. Monday, Church Springs before 11 a.m. west. Most gusts go about 8 degrees, southwest about 7 to 9 miles out. For Monday night, most gusts go to Great Grand Close Sky, about 58 degrees, north for about 8 miles out. For Tuesday, Sunday sky about 83 degrees, available wind. Tonight, Patchwork after 4 a.m. west. Pop gusts go about 62 degrees, southwest about 3 to 6 miles an hour. For Wednesday, Patchwork for 7 a.m. west. Most gusts go about 86 degrees. Wednesday night at Church Shot, most gusts go about 65 degrees and just reaching 40% for Thursday. Church Shot before 2 p.m. Parts of the podcast go about 78, about 57 degrees, just reaching 40% for Friday. Saturday, most gusts go high about 76, about 52 degrees. Saturday, most gusts go about 77, about 55 degrees. And for Sunday, Sunday go about 81 degrees. Currently here, not near, it is a clear blue night. Clear skies, and it's 67 degrees, humidity 92%. That's maybe the Twitter channel. Sun up news in this. Late tonight, August 8th, 2016. Good night and good morning. Right now, the time now is approaching 12 midnight on this early Monday morning, and the Peter channel will be closing up shop after a wonderful Sunday. This is Peter Utopia. Good night, and see you tomorrow morning. Good night, and turn out the lights and say good night. Good night, and